Welcome back to another episode of Who the F***. It's the show that aims to take a deep dive into some of the acts announced for Reading Leeds 2019. In today's video, we're looking at Oddity Road. Lauren will tell me off if I don't change my t-shirt. So I'll wear her favourite. They're an indie rock band based out of Sheffield. If you've never heard of them before, hopefully this video will help answer the question, who the f*** Oddity Road? Jack, Dan, Joel and Ethan are the four members that make up Oddity Road. They're from Sheffield and they make indie rock music. Through and through indie rock. They say they're inspired by bands like the Sherlocks, the Kooks, the Kings of Leon, not the Kings of Leon, it's Kings of Leon, Foo Fighters, the Killers and Biffy Clyro. I don't wanna be defeated, I just wanna fuck, what? I'm going to admit this right now, I don't think I've ever listened to a song by the Sherlocks. Sorry. I'm also going to add Lonely the Brave into the mix here. They have that kind of slightly anthemic rock sound to them that I think Lonely the Brave were doing so well. Your hands go, I miss them, especially on the record Don't Hold Me Down. So when I write these videos, I try and make like bullet points to fill out so that I can build it into some form of script. And the middle part is what's their story. Now thankfully on their website there's actually a section called Story, so why go reinvent the wheel? With self-released singles getting repeated airplay on Radio 1, Radio 6 and Radio X, a number of big festival appearances have followed for Oddity Road, including this year's Reading and Leeds. The lads gig relentlessly across the UK and have supported the Sherlocks, Pigeon Detectives and Pink, amongst others. Pink, no way. With blistering guitar riffs and catchy hooks, this hotly tipped quartet delivers energetic tracks with nods to Kings of Leon, Catfish and the Killers, with a distinctly northern twist. And it's up to date. A press release that's up to date. I gotta love that. I was just reading an article on Rock Shot magazine in which they would feature Oddity Road. This was a couple of years old and it spoke quite heavily about how they were leaving their A-levels to focus on music, living the dream. They released their first EP, Handshake, in 2016. This is more of a demo EP, but would feature the record Handshake. Last year they would release the record All Again. And this year would follow that up with the record Why Am I Like This? Has a very OG Paramore sounding intro. I quite like it. And all of this has been self-released on their own record label, so I've got so much respect for that. Their most popular record is the track You. But if this isn't, take my last breath and swim deeper in with you. Currently sat on 15,000 hits on YouTube, so one of the smaller acts that we've covered. And this is their first time playing Reading and Leeds. They're taking to the Festival public stage on the Saturday at Reading, Sunday at Leeds, playing in between Sons of Raphael and Balako. I think that their sound is really promising. I really think they could go far if they stuck their mind to it. They're clearly a very young act. I think they could benefit from working with a different producer, or a producer. I mean, they've self-released all their own music, so they could have self-produced it. But I think they could benefit from someone just to geek over the sonics a little bit. It does sound a little bit self-released at the moment, but they're a super fresh young band with like one demo EP, so that isn't a criticism, more of a recommendation. Clash-wise, it looks like they're going to be clashing with the beginning of Slow Tie's set, which I'm very, very keen to see. And also I think we've got some names to be added to both the pit and the dance stage on that Saturday morning, so we'll have to wait and see. But I'm interested to see how they come across live. They have a very Reading Festival sound, and there appears to be a bit of a break in the day at that point, so I could see me checking them out. So on the likely to see scale, I'm going to go with a 5 out of 10. What do you think? Have you seen them perform before? Are you going to see them perform at this year's festival? They seem like a very young band at the beginning of their career, and I'm really interested to see how they take it from here. It's okay to not have all the cards when you start. Like, you can get it wrong, and sometimes that's better. I think we always get caught up in these kind of like Arctic Monkeys style things where people make their first record when they're 16 and they just become this mega star. And yeah, I'm kind of okay with people that don't do that. Yeah, my feedback would be for the records, get a producer involved. Just to kind of add a little bit of an external input. I think that could be really beneficial for their sound. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.